Bismillah, in the name of Allah, the most merciful, Al-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, the most compassionate. Rahman roots are related to the womb, which, when this word is used, it means from the beginning of time. God loved you before you were created. So these cards are the 99 names of God. And technically speaking, in the Quran it says that you should not go to tarot card readers because they are calling on Archangel Michael and they're calling on Benevolent and they're calling on everything. And in the Quran you don't call out to anybody because you're making them false idols. They're helpers, yes. But when you pray and you need help, you go to God because He's entirely the most generous, Al-Karim. He's the most unlimited. He knows everything. So you don't need anybody else but God. So these are the 99 names of God, and I got them as a card deck so I could memorize them. So 2 cards fell out of the deck, and I want to show them to you. Oh, Al-Mukahir, the delayer, and Al-Wa'al. Al-Wa'al. Here's the word. Can you see it good? Al-Wa'al. Which is the first and the delayer. I suppose if you were to look at it from the point of view of coming from the womb, it takes a little bit of time for that to come. So you have the delayer and you have the first. First is the thought. I love being able to give you this teaching. So this also says, for the first, the one whose self-existence is prior to all. This is Al-Rahman. This is the thought that begat you. This is what God thought. This is what your parents thought. This is the idea, the spark that brought life. Al-Wahal. And I would recommend that if you want to have a child, you would go to Al-Wahal and say, please, Allah, if you so see a beautiful child in my life, would you create it? He is the first, He is the last, the evident, and the hidden. And He is full of knowledge of all things. And then there is the delayer, Al-Mukahir. Here's that card, Al-Mukahir, the delayer. I'm hoping that by doing these readings this way, you will understand and I will memorize these names. The one who delays advancement and leaves behind whomever He wills. It's humbling, isn't it? Those unto whom kindness has gone forth before from us, and they will be far removed from thence. Is sobering. So in the time that it takes to create a baby, it just takes that long. And for your relationships to grow, it sometimes looks like the delayer, Al-Mukahir. And I would pray to Al-Mukahir to make it, Al-Rahman, merciful on me, to understand that not everything happens overnight. And this sometimes happens for relationships. This sometimes happens for making baby. This sometimes happens in your job. Al-Mukahir. And you say thank you to God for absolutely everything. One of the most beautiful things in Islam is Alhamdulillah kulli shay. You say this, thank God for everything. So I would like to believe that God is merciful and loving and is all that is. You know? If He's delaying me, He knows that this is good for me, that it's a delay. If He is Al-Mukahib, He is the one who can give you an answer immediately. So you don't need to call on any other names other than the names of God. And I happen to also believe that this is true of any other faith. I've gone through a lot of them, and things like Ganesh, the remover of obstacles. Of course God wanted them to believe that He was the remover of obstacles. How they got to an elephant, God knows, with 6 arms or 4 arms and dancing. Astaghfirullah, is He? Astaghfirullah. We got one more card for the day. May this be the blessing that you need. Al-Raif, the exalted, the exalter. The one who raises His creatures to a place of dignity and good fortune. Ya Rab, Ya Rab. At the hour of judgment, many will it bring low, and many will it exalt, and those foremost will be foremost, and in the hereafter these will be those nearest to God. Ya Rab, alhamdulillah, kula shab. Al-Rafi, 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 Al-Rafi. I hope I will be amongst those that can claim God as my friend. Anyways, I hope you have a beautiful day. There's a lot of things to learn from the Quran, and I hope to be able to give you these messages day by day. And remember that God is with you every single step of the way. And when you have a negative thought, go back to God. Okay? Alhamdulillah, kulli shay. Alaikum salam.